Dr. Brown, I know this. You're wearing the colors, and you glance out, and you are back home. It's got to feel good.
It does. It really does. Like I say, 44 years went quick, but it's still Spring Valley High School Vikings, and really looking forward to it.
I see you sporting your Spring Valley ring on.
Not many of those been around. That's why I want to show the kids in a little bit. It used to fit my ring finger, but gained a little weight there.
Yeah. Now you talk about a lot of former players. You talk about guys being here the first game, and how important is that for you? And how good does that really make you feel?
Oh, it's everything, because they're really excited. I mean, they're just as excited as I am. Willie calls me, Lethan calls me, continuously. Tyrone Leggett, his sister lives here, so it's just big, deep connection. Like I said, those emotional attachments, they never go away for your coach. You know that. Mm-hmm. And it's real special for me. They impacted me, and hopefully I impacted them too, to understand that. That's why when you have a place and kids come back, that shows they had something there, mm-hmm. and that's what they want to continue.
Now, again, I asked you about your system. You said that flex bone, a little different. How much are you going to pass the ball? I know sometimes they're used to running here, but are you going to open up the passing game a little bit?
We take what they give us. I'll tell you this, when we throw it, it really hurts them. But you're talking about pass, like Georgia Tech, who's the top receiver in the NFL, Megatron, Georgia Tech. Also also Denver, got Robertson, what's his name? Big-time receiver. He was from Georgia Tech. So, again, the receivers, what I would tell them, too, is we'll have the most yards per catch average probably of anybody. So it won't be how often, but it'll be when we hurt them. They can give us a touchdown quick, or else they can give it to us slow. They just kind of choose their own poison. But I'm gonna take what they give us. I'm the most patient man in the world. The last drive we had for our semifinals, we were behind by 19 points at halftime with Chesney, and we didn't score the second half. We kept chipping away at it, and the last drive was 95 yards for 19 plays. And we go in 50 seconds to go, and it's that kind of dominant, and that's a discipline thing now too. But that's the main thing too, about they don't get their hands on the ball. We have a lot. Our offense makes our defense much better.
Finally, you talk about the kids and how you build relationships, and how hard was it when you had to tell those kids in 2 years at Batesburg and you turned that program around, won a state championship to come here?
That's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. It's going to haunt me. But at the same time, they'll get over it and I'll get over it. It's kind of like a death in the family. And the second week isn't so bad as the first week, but it was awful because they love me and I love them, and then when you separate it hurts. But, that's life. Sometimes things don't turn out like you like, but it was a joy to know those guys, and we carry great memories. They still have the memories. They still have the rings and pictures, but, I told the rising seniors, well, a few more months you've been done with me anyway. But they didn't see it like that. Right. But God will take care of them. They'll bring somebody in that love them just as much, and they'll still have a relationship with me.
Good stuff. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.